everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we will be unboxing the airbrush machine and we will also be discussing what issues we generally face with airbrush and how to use it in very effective way to avoid any issues with it. I will also be telling you what issues I faced. So this is the airbrush machine that I got from Amazon. We get this set of instructions which tells us about the product and how to maintain it basically. Then we get this box. In this box we have like the air pressure machine, the smaller cup, then there's the larger cup which is I'm supposed 30 ml. It's quite big, and then we have the biggest cup. I don't know the size of it, how much it can hold. Then we have the USB cable to charge the airbrush pressure machine, and then we get the airbrush gun. Now I have already, like, I was using it, so the air pressure machine, the smaller cup and air gun are out, and this is the product. This is the airbrush machine that I will be using from this brand. I got this from Amazon, so I'll link it down below for you guys. Now what I'm doing is I'm using this gel color. It is from Balby. I'm from India and this is what is available for us. So what you have to do is take a mixing cup and add 3 drops of any gel color of your choice. You can also use water based colors. Well, that is what is recommended when we are working with the airbrush machine, to use the water based colors and not gel colors. Now this is the color I have put it in the mixing cup, and I'm using acetone. I will be adding very little acetone in the cup and then I'll mix it. Now this is the acetone which is available for me at the moment. So in India we get these types of acetones. There are also much better brands that you can get from Amazon. Whichever suits you best, you can buy that. For me, I had this and I have been using it for quite some time. Now take a dotting tool and with the help of it mix the gel color and acetone. We need to have a really like a not too thick but not too thin consistency. Now I also watched a lot of videos on how to use an airbrush machine, and I saw people telling that it should be 1:2 ratio, that is 1 part of your gel color and 2 parts of the acetone, but that didn't really work for me. It was too watery that it was literally like destroying the airbrush effect. I was not getting really good airbrush effect, so I did a lot of tests and trials, and this is what I came up with. So you can see I already had the cup filled because I was already trying it out. I was trying various techniques on how I can do this. So to make sure both the mixtures are even, so I'm again going in with my dotting tool and mixing both the liquids together. After covering it up, we will try to do a test how it works. So this is my base color that I will be using. It is again from the same brand. It's a dark brown color. Now take a tissue paper and do a test run. As soon as you turn on the airbrush machine, it will sound something like this. Now once you turn it on, you will see that you will only feel the airflow. So I bought an airbrush machine from Amazon, and the issue that I faced, it might help some of you that are facing the same issue. So as soon as I turned on the airbrush machine without pulling the trigger, it was spraying the color, and I was really confused why it's happening. It shouldn't work like that. I knew how airbrush works. So as soon as I was turning my airbrush on, it was spraying the color everywhere. I thought, why it's working like that? Until unless I'm pulling the trigger, it is not supposed to work like that. And then I watched a lot of videos and I came to a this thing that that this is defective. The product is not working as it is supposed to work, and I exchanged it for another product. So they replaced it very nicely and very sweetly, thanks to Amazon. Now, for an airbrush, you need to know, like for the product that I'm using, once I click on it, so it works on PSI, right? So for this product, it has three modes and it works from 20 psi till 27 psi. 20 psi is the lowest and 27 psi is the highest. So I work with the 20 psi. You can do a test trial of the airbrush, add your color, pull the trigger to see whether you're getting the color out. My mistake is I'm literally using white color. I'm spraying it on a white tissue paper. I'm not really going to see anything, but I like doing a test on a tissue paper. Now this knob at the end of the airbrush gun is used so that you can get a broader spray of the gel color. You can get a narrow spray of the gel color. Using this knob you can control that. Now I'm taking my nail and I'm going to be spraying it. I'm also using a tissue paper to avoid any mess if it sprays outside. So people say that you need to go in a circular motion. I don't really think that works. I just simply sprayed it and wet a little bit of here and there to get that aura effect, as you can see. Now when I did, this was the first run when I did this, so you can see there is little bit of the spluttering of the gel color, which I didn't like. This usually you get when you use your airbrush the first time, like once you have added your concussion and then your mixture, and then you are pulling the trigger, and then once you use it, this is the first trial. On first run you get these chunks, so wipe that off. That is why I said that do a test run on your tissue paper, so that if there is any chunks of your gel color, it will just go away. It will get all on your tissue paper. So once I went again with the airbrush and I did the aura, and it came out literally perfectly. I did the same thing. I just sprayed it, did a little bit of circular motion to get that circular shape, and I decided to cure it in my UV lamp for 90 seconds. I don't know what UV lamp you're using, but for me 90 seconds was perfect, because I also tried doing like a flash cure, but it didn't work for me. It didn't cure because we are mixing acetone with our gel color. It just doesn't work. Then once it was cured, I'm going in with my Beetles top coat. After top coat, I would recommend, like seriously, if you have any like minor it's not looking good, it's just a minor little mistakes, with top coat it's going to hide everything and it's going to look really really beautiful. So trust me on that. Even when I did this aura, I saw one or two particles of the gel color, and I thought why it's happening, but I knew, since I had already tried, right? So I knew once I apply my top coat, it's going to hide everything and it's going to turn out really beautiful. As you can see right now, it is looking so beautiful. Again I went in, I kept this in my UV lamp for 90 seconds. Now let's try and do ombre. Now ombre nails are my personal favorite. Again I simply went in with my airbrush, as you can hear literally in the background. Just just spray it at a distance. Once you try it, you'll know what distance you need to keep. As you can see, I just did like little bit. I went in like I kept this in my UV lamp for 90 seconds and I let it dry, let it cure. Then again I used my airbrush to deepen the color, to get that, like to go a little more closer to the cuticle, not exactly to the cuticle area but to the middle of the nail, and this is how it turned out. I cured it in the UV lamp for 90 seconds, and then again I'm going in with my top coat from Beetles and I'm applying it. And once I applied the top coat, it was looking so beautiful. Oh my god, I mean, I literally wanted to take a nail glue and stick it on my nail. It was looking so beautiful. You can see it right over here. So this is how the ombre nails turned out using airbrush machine. If you want to try it out, do let me know how it turned out. So this is side by side. This is the ombre nail and this is the aura nails. I think both of them turned out really beautiful. What I would suggest, if you are using airbrush machine with a gel color, I would suggest you to sit in front of a window or a well ventilated area, because you don't want to inhale the toxins, and also wear a mask. Now if you want to know how I clean my airbrush machine, so do check out my another video that I will be posting really soon. As you can see in this video, I still have some mix left in the cup. So if you want to know how I clean it, do check out the another video that I will post really soon after this video, next Wednesday 7 p.m. IST. And please like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel if this video, you loved the content that I'm creating. It would really motivate me to create more videos. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.